Chair, fellow speakers, this is an evaluation for an A3 speech, which is about meaning what you say. And the sort of things we're looking for in an A3 are, is it an appropriate subject? And I think it was, because the title was Why You Are Not Afraid of Public Speaking. So to bring that as a speech to a speakers club, I think is entirely appropriate. Was it appropriate for the audience in terms of intelligence, I think maybe? Were we all going to understand it? Yes, I think we were. So it was appropriate for the purpose throughout. We're also looking for sincerity and conviction of words, and whether the person actually delivered that. So let's go back to the beginning. It was an interesting subject and appropriate to speak. The speaker gave a good opening and a good middle and a good end, and that was also what we're looking for at this level, because you're meant to incorporate the previous level of speech. So level 2 is about speech construction. So yes, that box can be ticked. Was the speaker confident? Yes, she was. She approached the lectern and continued throughout the speech with a confident manner, and all the time meaning what she said. I did feel at times it was a little bit difficult to follow. There was a lot of information, a lot of detail, a lot of concepts. But there was a clear message that the fear of public speaking was about thoughts, and thoughts that we have and that we can control. And it certainly sort of perhaps made us look at life in a little bit of a different way. The definition of fear, for example. So throughout the day, the speaker certainly spoke with conviction and enthusiasm. She had some good gestures. There was one with hand on the heart, and there was you, which certainly went, yep, okay, yep, I'm listening. She had generally good eye contact, except perhaps when she was reading the notes it was really rather obvious, and at that point you can tend to lose your engagement with the audience. So I might suggest that you use a bigger text when you're writing speeches if you find yourself doing that, or you get glasses, or you move the height of the lectern a bit nearer. So some of these points will be alleviated by good preparation. It's nothing to do with your speaking ability. The speech should either inform, amuse, or convince. I think we were all well informed. There wasn't really any humour, I don't think, but we're not necessarily looking for humour at this point. So good points, yes, she spoke as if she meant what she said. She was sincere, she had conviction. I'm not so sure that we were persuaded by her delivery. It was more the points and the facts of her speech that she was relying upon to persuade us. And there were no mannerisms that really annoyed me, so that's really good. So one learning point is about pace. I think it's very slow delivery, and the speaker did go over time a bit. And I think if she speeded up her pace and just cut down the gaps, too big a pauses between the words, it would help with the timing. And it's a very intense style, so appropriate for this subject, but perhaps not for some later on subjects. So at this point I would commend this speaker and recommend that she goes on to the next level.